The men and women of Saskatoon's MD ambulance respond to 30,000 emergency calls per year. These are the stories of the paramedics who race through the streets to answer the call.
Base 2-8, you're responding to a car versus pedestrian MVC. 27-year-old male, patient is conscious but not alert.
En route, you definitely go over some different scenarios of what could happen, especially when there's this rate of speed.
It says on here, serious bleeding from head.
So possibly a head injury. Whether he was conscious or not, we're not sure. You gotta wonder if alcohol is a factor.
Well, yeah, and you got a couple bars there as well.
Yeah, a couple pubs in this area. In a call like this, our on-scene time is what makes the big difference, you know, getting on scene and off scene. So as we pull up, we see the city police, city fire already on scene.
Yeah, they got her.
She's supine on the grass.
I'll just grab the stretcher. You want to do assessment? Yeah. Not too bad.
He was over at the pub over there, and then he passed out and Luke had to kick him out. He made his way over here, crossing the road, and this car that was just coming in this turn lane.
Is this the vehicle that hit him there?
Do you know how fast that car was going when they
Not at all. We had to talk to them.
Sure, I'll just take a quick listen to it as long as you're in. Take a nice deep breath for me, bud. Upon making patient contact, we do what's called a rapid trauma assessment.
Good, hand out.
For any significant or life-threatening injuries, and our goal is to have this done in under 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, you went up. You didn't go on the window, but it looks like you came off.
When we get called for a person that's been hit by a car, we worry about a whole multitude of situations. How did they land on the car? Did they go up and over? Did they go down and under? Were they dragged? Did they go through the windshield? It's a huge puzzle that we have to piece together. So you witnessed this?
Yeah, I saw him, this guy beeline out of into the intersection at a green light.
So he was jaywalking then?
Yeah, we were easily going 60.
And he got hit. Travel like 10 to 15 feet in the air before landing.
Do you have any pain down your neck or your back? We want to try to minimize the movement of that particular bone if it does happen to be fractured, just to prevent further injury. Do you remember getting hit by a car? No? Did you black out? Okay, you know what? We'll sit him up right now.
We're gonna set you up here, bud.
No, you're coming to the hospital with us, bud.
You just gotta protect your neck, okay? Okay.
Shuffle this way.
You're gonna turn around, you're gonna feel a bed behind your legs, okay?
This patient was very lucky to escape this incident with just the injuries that he had. The high rate of speed the car was traveling could have caused much more damage. 19 years old, loss of consciousness.
With the patient being intoxicated, not aware of what was gonna happen, most likely reduced the amount of injuries he sustained. We're gonna take him to the hospital now. He's really lucky that it wasn't worse.
You're responding for a 25-year-old male patient to the forearm. However, details are unknown.
So we're going to an apartment that's known for some gang stuff.
I'm wondering if it's not these little ones up here.
Yeah, guaranteed that's where it is.
We just kind of have to wait till the area is safe before we can go on scene.
It's important that city police arrive on some scenes first before we get there, just to ensure that we're safe in doing our job.
Therefore, stab to the forearm and just confirm code 8's on scene.
Code 8 is our code for Saskatoon City Police. It's very important that we secure the scene.
It is now safe to proceed.
Yeah.
The problem with a stabbing is that you don't know the depth of the injury. You can see on the surface the length and width, but you don't know how deep it's gone. Are we going right upstairs or? Okay. There could be an arterial bleed, and an arterial bleed is life-threatening, and a person can die within minutes. Do you want to come to the truck? Maybe we'll check you out. Have a seat on the bench there, bro. Bleeding lots?
It was.
Okay, just leave it like that for now. Was it spurting blood, or was it?
At first it was.
We see the police have actually already applied a tourniquet to stop the bleeding.
So what happened, bud?
Sometimes somebody will have an injury that they can see or feel, but not realize they've been somewhere else. We call that a distracting injury.
Is that it? You weren't anywhere else, eh?
Poke me on this side somewhere. Maybe on my head.
They're so focused on the injury that they can see that they don't feel anything else.
Can you move your fingers?
I can, but my arm's going real numbly.
Yeah, because the tourniquet's on.
We put a tourniquet on above the wound and we use it to stop the blood flow.
I think we're gonna try with the tourniquet off. I don't think it's arterial, and if we need to put the tourniquet back on, we can do that. We're gonna keep it though, just in case. For a city police officer to identify a major wound like that, to have a tourniquet on him and essentially treat the patient before we even arrive is fantastic.
Maybe I can have that thing back then. Do you want to toss me that tourniquet?
Sure. Has blood on it.
It was very quick thinking of the officer to apply that tourniquet. Not all police officers carry them.
What type of knife did she use? Like a little kitchen knife.
He was lucky. It could have been a lot worse. The knife was bigger. If it was sharper, it could have died right then and there.
I need a finger.
I thought I was gonna die or something.
Yeah, the mean streets of Saskatoon.
I wanted to be a paramedic because I was always fascinated with emergency services.
It's a Bravo, isn't it?
Bravo! For me, meeting new people each day, each shift, and having them put their trust in you. Each call, might not be life or death, but it might be an emergency to that certain patient or that certain individual, and they've called you and put their trust in you to help them in their time of need.
Your call is a 13-year-old male patient who is conscious and not alert, complaining of high fever and headache.
When we get this call of a young boy with high fever, headache, jaw pain, we're worrying about serious infection. Hello? How are you? Could be better, hey? What's going on today?
He stepped on a nail a couple days ago, or like this piece of metal in his foot, and then just...
You go get that checked out?
Yeah, he did, and they gave him some medicine for it, but just today, he just like, all of a sudden he had this headache, and now he's having muscle spasm.
Mom says he stepped on a piece of metal or a nail?
Yeah, in the bathroom, a piece of metal on the floor.
Okay, how's your face feel? Okay. Everywhere?
Just my face.
Okay.
I have a bad headache.
Can you open your mouth for me? Does your jaw hurt at all? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at your foot here too, okay? That cut near the heel is from that metal?
Yeah.
It looks infected. I think this is a bit of an infection that's going on. It's kind of gone like through his blood.
Okay, look at me. Go like that. Puff your cheeks out. Don't let me push him in. Perfect. Okay, so you said you've been puking a bit?
I was puking like 3 hours ago.
He is definitely sick, and any infection left untreated has the potential of worsening or becoming fatal.
Can you feel me touching your hands? Yeah. Does it feel the same on both sides?
No.
He needs to go to the hospital. He's not acting appropriately. He looks unwell from just anybody's standpoint.
Grab my hand.
I just vomited earlier. Yeah, you're really warm.
We're concerned this patient is becoming septic, which is when the infection spreads throughout the body. Let's stand up for just a quick minute, bud.
So we're gonna put this tarp underneath your bottom, okay? We're gonna carry you out of the house, okay?
You can sit back down.
How does it feel to stand? There you go. How have you been eating? Okay, no appetite?
We're going to take him to the hospital. They'll do tests, blood work, and if needed, he'll be treated with antibiotics.
An incident like this can be scary for a young patient and his family, especially if the infection starts to spread throughout the body. But being normally healthy, quite confident he'll have a full recovery.
I think that's the same building.
Going for a man down, unconscious in the elevator.
We were just at this building for a stabbing. We go to that apartment building at least maybe 1 to 2 times a night. We arrive on scene and we find a male passed out in the elevator in our previous patient's blood.
Sir, you wanna wake up? City police, are you okay?
Wake up!
You slipping out of the
Who called called us in.
I recognize this.
Someone from the city.
Hi.
You've been training.
Some paramedics. How are you feeling?
What's your name, sir?
What?
Hey.
So we wake the gentleman up, and he's not happy to see us.
Can we take you to St. Paul's?
What?
Initially, I believe that he thought we were police officers, and a lot of the time, they're not happy to see police.
No. If you don't go to the hospital, you're going to jail.
People are combative because you're ruining their good time, you're taking them away from their situation, and they just want to be left alone.
What if we give you a good place to sleep tonight? There'll be a bed and a blanket and maybe a sandwich.
Don't start getting rowdy.
Are you gonna crawl up under this bed?
Don't start that.
You're just gonna be calm, eh?
1, 2, 3.
That's better.
Let's boost you up in the world too, Oliver.
Some people that aren't really heard in society, they feel like they're kind of pushed aside. I speak for them when they're not able to speak for themselves.
What?
Just be calm. Just be calm.
What?
I'm one of the paramedics. I'm not a police officer, okay? Sometimes they can't do that physically, or they don't have the capacity to do that. So if you stay calm, we'll stay calm, so you can sleep, and in the morning they'll let you go home. Okay? I can be that voice for them. I like being that advocate. For me, that's the most rewarding part of the job.
This is a Delta response to a white car in a parking lot. Report of an unconscious male, status unknown.
We were called for a male unconscious in his vehicle in a mall parking lot. Police were on scene and they were unable to wake him up. Now comes the question, is it alcohol, is it drugs, or is it another medical condition? Did he have a heart attack? If it was a medical emergency, such as a heart attack or low blood sugar, he's not going to suddenly wake up and open the door.
In the bottom corner.
Gotta make sure that he's okay.
Sir!
Well, no, because that's not gonna stop.
He's moving.
Hey!
Hey.
Put it in park! Put it in park!
You want us to pop it? We gotta.
Put it in park! Roll the window down and open the door!
Hey, just a minute, where's this for?
Yeah, what's it?
Smashed your window because you weren't listening.
Because you were putting it in drive, sir. We can't have you doing that.
No, it wasn't that at all.
Do you have any medical issues that we need to know about?
They're probably going to take him, but we're going to medically check him out and make sure that it's not a medical thing.
So we just gotta take your blood pressure, your vital signs, see if you're okay, okay? Do you have any medical problems? We'll get you to stand up, okay?
As paramedics, we need to be careful that our patients are safe to leave. We had to make sure it wasn't an underlying medical condition, as well as we had to make sure that he wasn't too intoxicated to go with the police.
Let's saddle up.
I don't know if anybody really knows why they become a paramedic. Sometimes it can be a very hard job to have because you only see people at their worst. But, you know, you just want to help people. It's just what we do.
Did you see that?
Where the f did they come from?
Those guys are flying. When city police are driving that fast, something bad is happening.
Page 234, we're responding for a 35-year-old male. He's been stabbed. No other details at this time. Police is en route.
Instantly. We both feel it. We both know that it's something serious.
He's not completely alert. Multiple stabbings.
Multiple.
Outside Saskatoon, idle loud drive south.
Okay, so if he's legitimate, multiple things, we'll just get him in the truck. Yeah, and then we'll just go.
Page 234, home has just been upgraded to Delta.
We're just over there.
So city police, they want to know how long it's going to be before we get there. That happens very rarely, and when it does happen, Holly and I both know that that's a serious call. Come on, lady. Keep keep your head on a swivel. There he is, right up against the wall. Two or one? Okay. Eye in the thigh. At this point, I see him laying on the ground, covered in blood, not breathing well. I think he's gonna die if we don't get to the hospital. Again. Okay, that's good. Tourniquet again. So the same cop that we seen earlier in the night has now got a tourniquet on the second stabbing, buying this guy a chance to get to the OR. Femur. Femoral artery, maybe.
It's covered up, it's right here.
The patient was stabbed in his femoral artery. He is bleeding to death. Yeah.
We need to get him in the back of the ambulance, and we need to go.
1, 2, 3. Did you guys take him out? Yes. Yeah. Cover him up. Left femur. We'll be going to the U.
Where?
Right here, it's covered.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna get a quick pressure here.
How old is he, do you think?
I'd say 34, 35 maybe.
A trauma alert for approximately a 35-year-old male. He's been stabbed in the left femoral, very pale. We're just getting vitals for you so you can determine what type of trauma alert to put out. I'll get back to you right away.
We're good? Yeah. Shelby, you're gonna ride? We're good? Just yell those vitals for me when...
I can't get an accurate pressure, Holly. Heart rate is 33. He's gonna code here right away.
Calls like this, we don't know if they're necessarily gonna make it or not. We have a gut feeling. We know that they're slipping out, they're going downhill, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop trying. We're gonna do everything that we can possibly do to keep this patient alive, because as long as they're in our care, we're gonna do the best we can.
When you go out for drinks with your friends, or you go home and your parents ask how your day at work was or something like that, it's really tough to put that into words, you know? I can't explain that.
Earlier in the night, we responded to the gentleman that was hit by a motor vehicle at a high rate of speed.
Do you remember getting hit by a car? No. No? Did you black out?
He was admitted for the night. He spent the night in emerge, but left the following morning against medical orders.
So the first stab wound patient of the night.
Was it spurting blood or?
Yeah, at first it was.
It was discovered in hospital that he did have an arterial bleed, went to the OR for repair of the injury, and admitted to hospital to recover.
Our second stabbing victim, we got him to the hospital as fast as we could.
I can't get an accurate pressure, Holly.
Prius Bravo to the...
We get to the hospital. He goes into cardiac arrest twice in the emergency room.
By this point in time, he was basically gone.
Absolutely, it's tragic. And I feel bad for his family and his friends.
Just because of one night, one mistake, he's gone.
I wish there was more that we could have done so that he could have walked out of the hospital.
Delta, due to the rollover, possibility of 4 patients involved, undetermined injuries at this time. They do state that there were 3 other patients that are possibly left to see.
People are fleeing scene, chances are that they were drinking or something too, right?
We're late to the party.
We arrive on scene. I see the vehicle in the ditch on its side, lots of tire tracks all over the gravel road.
Which vehicle?
He was a driver.
Driver of this one? Yeah. Okay. When we got there, there was alcohol all over the road, all over the ground.
We're kind of presuming that they were drinking.
You could kind of see the tracks where they came around the corner, punched her, and then lost control and ended up right there.
Were you wearing a seatbelt?
Yeah.
Were airbags deployed?
No. I had 4 of my buddies, and then a couple girls hopped in. I don't know who the girls are, but they ran.
My concern when I hear that some people have fled the scene of this MVA is, are they trying to hide something?
Innocent people don't run. They've done something wrong.
Okay, come with me. You're okay to take a couple steps?
There's booze everywhere.
So you weren't drinking?
No, I was sleeping.
They pulled over at an approach not too long after the train tracks, shut their lights off, so headlights, tail lights.
So what exactly happened here?
Say we got about 2 or 3 car lengths away from them. The lights come on.
We were at another party and it got shut down, so we're going to another one.
And they beeline her off the approach.
And everyone was yelling and shouting at me.
All of a sudden you see dust just flying out from the back.
I got aggravated and I kind of...
2 fish tails.
You jerked the wheel or what? Did you do that on purpose?
I was expecting to come to a fatality, to be honest.
Any questions or anything for me?
No,
Before we... No? You just feel kind of upset right now, right? Is that your car you were driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were driving, they upset you, you jerked the wheel.
The only person I seen that was buckled in was the driver. Everybody else was laying in the bottom of the SUV. There was feet and hands and legs just hanging out of the bottom windows. I was just like, oh God, please don't let there be somebody dead.
This kid is telling me that he had no drinks, that he was the DD, when he obviously smelt of liquor.
You do smell like you've been drinking.
Yeah,
So no lying to me anymore, okay?
To be honest with you, I had a little bit, but if
How much is a little bit?
I had maybe 3.
Okay. Well, you can go with this officer right here, and it's his turn with you, okay, bud?
With impaired drivers, the person that's been drinking and driving usually isn't the one to die. It's usually the other people that are involved in the collision or the passengers. I don't think these kids realize how lucky they are. I've seen people die from a lot less than what they've gone through.
I think this kid is lucky to be sitting in the back of a police car right now, as opposed to being transported to the hospital in the back of an ambulance.
That kid just reeks of alcohol.
I remember being in high school, being in the back of a car, very similar situation to these kids. I hope the fact that they were all able to walk away from this tonight, they learned something from it and can move forward.
This is a 911. Hang up. Code 8 does have a call in. Before she hung up, it was a female patient on the line stating that she was seeing ghosts.
Seeing ghosts should be on your side, first house.
White one right here, maybe?
When we get a call hearing that somebody's seeing ghosts, 2 things come to mind, and that's either pre-existing psych issues or drugs.
Oh, yeah. Front step. Talking on the phone.
Hey, 21 us there?
Do you want to come this way, dear? It's dark, it's night. This is the call where your scene survey is very important. We initially see one person, but we don't know she's the only person, so being aware of our surroundings is important for our safety. What's your name? Where do you live?
A lot of the times when we're present, a lot of people kind of keep things in, especially if they've been doing drugs. It's frustrating because I can't help you if you're not telling me exactly what ails you, kind of thing.
Have you done any drugs tonight, dear? What did you do? What, cocaine? Okay, and what about any alcohol? You were drinking too, hey? How much were you drinking? You drank a lot. Whiskey, hey? Okay. Who lives here? Okay. And how'd you get here?
They gave me a pickup, and they basically left me on their front porch to bleed to death.
To bleed to death. Can I see your cut?
You know what you cut it on there?
You know, most people with a lack like that will just go, like, they won't even call us. I guess there's nowhere else to turn. I'll tell you what. How about you come to the ambulance? We'll take a look at it where there's more light, okay? It's tough to see out here. Well, she's got a small lack on her hand. I don't know how she got it.
Right.
How did you get the lack on your hand? Did you fall? Were you pushed?
Into the window.
Pushed into the window at this house?
No, in the back.
At the back of this
In
house?
this house, at the back.
Okay. Well, just come. Oftentimes, In these situations, these patients don't always tell us the whole story.
They kind of want to make it seem like they did nothing wrong, or they want to hide something. She took drugs, and maybe she's thinking, well, now the cops are here, I'm going to get busted with drugs, or are they going to charge me with vandalism or whatever.
Do you want me to check your blood pressure again? Okay.
Her emotions are high, she's getting into a fight with her friends, but she's on cocaine. And it makes it really hard talking with somebody when they're on that. She never could clearly explain why she needed help.
Deep breath, okay? Which house is this? Do you live here? Whose house is this?
She just couldn't give us a straight answer.
You can just answer our questions.
You're not in trouble, you're just trying to make sure you're okay, because once you leave here, I want to make sure that you're going to be okay.
This young woman has admitted to drugs and alcohol, and I feel that she's called us because she doesn't know where else to turn. We're gonna take her to the hospital. She'll be treated and offered further help. I'd say some paramedics definitely adrenaline junkies. It really just depends who you are. Some people do it for the thrill, and I guess everyone has their own reason.
There's no real thinking technically involved when you're on scene. Me personally, I find I just go, I just do it, and the only time I really get stressed out is after calls when you think, should I have done this, should I have done that?
What drew me into becoming a paramedic was going into people's houses and trying to figure out what's best for them and how to help them.
People are calling because they're having a crisis, they're having an emergency, and they don't know what else to do.
We try and bring control to that out of control situation.
I like being that one who brings that energy level down, who brings calmness.
Even though on the inside, maybe you're not the most calm person, but on the outside, you always stay calm. You always be the light at the end of their tunnel.
You're responding to a 50-year-old male, difficulty breathing.
Oh, this could be good.
That is sweet.
Oh, I think I'm...
Oh, it's not this one, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, God. This house is known for its gang activity, for its violence.
So this is a house we've been to quite a bit, and it can be kind of rough, so just kind of keep your head on a swivel.
When you go to a call at that house, you just be extra cautious.
I guess last time I was here, the guy had a knife. I recognized the house. I'd been to a call there before. Some of the people that hang out in that house are known to have weapons on them.
10-4.
Hello, ambulance.
Despite knowing the nature of this house, we don't wait for the police. This gentleman could be having a medical emergency.
Hello? Ambulance. Can you put out your cigarette, sir?
If you're smoking and short of breath, let's put that out.
We've got oxygen here, okay?
If you're short of breath, no, nobody's smoking in here. Okay.
Go for it. Take the whole thing. Just gonna cancel the fire department here. They're just walking up.
Can you slip your arm out of here? What's going on today? Do you have anything sharp on you that could poke or stab me?
Yes, if I would.
The last time you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You had something sharp.
Might have been my...
Might have been your. So how come we're here?
I'm gonna die tonight. I know I will.
You feeling short of breath?
Yeah, I am.
How long has that been going on for?
I don't give a shit about what I did right now.
You know what, sir? We're just here to help you, right? So you have to help me help you. If you're not willing to have us here.
I didn't call you.
Who called?
They did.
Okay, maybe I'll just go chat with them and figure out why we're here. Excuse me. Hi. Did you call for us?
Yes.
Okay. He's just saying he doesn't want an ambulance, and
He was trying to call one and freaking out, saying he wanted an ambulance here. So I called for him, and then I told him they were on his way. He's like, good. And then now he doesn't want it.
So initially he did want the ambulance,
Yes.
and that's why I called. And all of a sudden now
he was like trying to talk to me. He was like gasping for air and trying to talk, but he couldn't.
Right.
Your blood sugar is 6.6. Your heart rate's 111. Sats are 95, 110 on 78.
From what we can see, all his vitals look okay. What I think is he's potentially just sad. He's having a psychological problem.
And you currently don't want to go to the hospital?
Well, is everything okay? I'm fine.
Yeah, the vitals are okay.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the hospital.
No.
We just come when we're called and okay, I guess that's it. Have a good day, Ron. Have a good night. It's hard walking into houses like that, knowing that people don't live as well off as I'm living. It's hard to see somebody struggle. They kind of get tough to see when you see it every day or every other day. How did you get your prosthetic leg, Ron?
I fell 36 feet in North Battleford.
What happened that time?
I fell off the bridge.
In North Battleford?
Me and my buddy, we went drinking.
Yeah.
And we were up on the bridge and I fell through the bridge. Lost my leg.
It became pretty apparent to me that he just needed someone to listen to what he had to say. Sometimes I've been here and there's been, 5, 6, 7 other guys and you don't even know some of them.
I can't do nothing. I can't fight back.
So how do they get into your house?
They just open up the door.
I knew that I couldn't fix his problems, and he knew that I couldn't fix his problems. But just talking about him, I think, makes him feel better. But if you need something else later tonight, you let me know. You just dial 911, okay?
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Okay. I feel like he just wanted to have his voice heard, and we're there to listen.
Reporting Delta, 17-year-old female, unconscious, breathing confirmed. Vital will be responding on channel 2.
Should I just go all the way down to first?
Yeah, it's in between 2nd and 20. So we can turn left onto Avenue.
Oh, right there's Avenue. Can I turn to the next one?
No, there's gonna be train tracks. So turn onto Avenue, and then we'll go on to Delta first.
Yeah.
Exit. It's currently cut off by train. No exit. So turn down 100. Everything here.
Yeah, let's take, we might as well take the drug here. Could be a narc overdose.
Hello.
What's your name?
Hello.
We arrive on scene. We find this unresponsive female patient on the floor.
Hi, dear. What's going on?
In an unresponsive patient, early treatment can be key. It could be a number of different things that would cause her to be in this state.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel your wrist here, okay? Can we sit up, my dear?
This could potentially be a serious situation. She's not making much sense right now, but we don't know the exact cause, so finding a medical history is important.
So she takes lisinopril,
yeah,
amlodipine, rosuvastatin, atenolol, amitriptyline.
What is on her belly?
I don't know. Are you itchy?
We're trying to figure out why this patient is unconscious.
What kind of past medical history does she have? Is she diabetic? She is diabetic? She is diabetic.
When Tom tells us that the patient is diabetic, immediately we're thinking that this may be caused by very, very low blood sugar, to which, if left untreated, she very well could die.
Look at me, okay? What city are you in? Squeeze my hands. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, no bang commands.
I'm getting the patient to squeeze my hands just to see if she can follow simple commands and whether or not she has adequate motor function.
5, that's 7. Eyes open, 4. That's 11.
Next, we're checking this patient's blood sugars to see if they're too high or too low.
Anna, open your eyes.
So she's hypoglycemic, Tom. Her sugars are half of what they need to be. She needs to be treated immediately with replacement sugar.
Glucose paste?
Now, the easiest way for us to do that is with sugar through an intravenous.
I gotta.
The other arm doesn't have much for veins.
Now, getting the intravenous is usually what proves to be the most challenging. Diabetics don't have great veins. Her blood vessels are constricted. She's sweaty. We don't have good lighting. Conditions are not ideal. It's just not going well.
How's that line coming?
Not good. Sorry, dear. Okay, squeeze my hands.
I got an obstacle here.
That's brighter. Yeah, 1 second, so I want to see if this will flush.
Caps off. Let me know when I can open it up.
Okay, open it up. Running.
Can you check her pupils for me?
Sure. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
What if we give her a sternum rub, give her some painful stimuli, see if she responds to it?
Yeah. Awesome. What year is it? 2016. That's amazing.
Now the patient's answering questions she couldn't answer before. This shows us that our treatment is working.
You know what went on today? Why we on the floor and you got all these gentlemen around you? Have you been taking it?
Yeah.
Have you been eating? No. Should we go to the hospital? Get you checked out?
Within minutes of giving this patient sugar, you'll see a change in her mentation start to come back to normal.
Okay, so we're gonna turn a bit. You'll feel the bed right behind you, okay? There we go.
Now we'll swing our feet up to the end. Yeah. This woman's very lucky. Her grandson found her when he did. If we'd have got the call a few hours later, the outcome could have been a lot worse.
Sigh of relief, considering how she initially presented, that it was just as straightforward as giving her some sugar and making her feel better.
Did you fall? Were you pushed? The young woman we picked up earlier in the night was transported to hospital. She was treated, observed until she was sober, and later released.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
I appreciate how very serious diabetes symptoms can be. I have a cousin that just recently passed away from complications from diabetes. He was far too young.
There's booze everywhere.
There was feet and hands and legs just hanging out of the bottom windows.
Anytime I do a call like this and everybody walks away, I'm pretty excited about that. I've done lots of calls where that's not the case. I think about that, and then I think about all the times in life where close calls could have turned into something quite a bit worse. You know, how many bullets have we all dodged in our lives?
Respond Bravo to the intersection of 20th Street and 1st Avenue. They're responding Bravo for a two-vehicle MVC called into us by fire.
We're going to a car crash.
Go to the right. 1967's on 2.
Reading all the information off of the computer system as it's coming in.
Okay.
We know there's a car accident. We know there's at least 2 vehicles. We don't know the number of patients that we're going to.
3 cars here.
3 cars?
I can see them right here.
Fire's on scene already. Police are on scene already.
Two vehicles, that's it? Okay.
She was the driver, sorry.
Which car were you in?
Nurse, so I'm just here checking out.
The silver car?
You're this here?
Yeah.
This is your blue car?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I think I just got scraped. I'm just in shock right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just like my knees and my arm just got scraped.
So what happened?
I'm going this way.
Okay.
And they came across and
When I touch your neck, does that hurt anywhere in there? Look to your left now.
You can have injuries that you don't know about until the adrenaline rush leaves and you have time to process the whole event.
How are you doing?
a little pain over here.
A little bit of pain over there?
Does that hurt anywhere in there?
No.
Take a deep breath.
Did you want us to check you out a little more? You're good? Okay. Take care.
So what happened?
I looked down when I was trying to find directions to something, and I was looking at the map, and I wasn't paying attention, and I think it was red, I think, and I'm pretty sure I just hit them.
By the time we got here, both were out walking around outside the vehicle, and just gonna check them out in the back, check their vitals, and most likely they'll be on their way.
This accident could have been a lot worse. All people involved were very lucky.
All the cars did exactly what they're supposed to do. Crumple zones all worked, airbags went off where they were supposed to. So yeah, no one was hurt.
Look at the airbags that went off.
This car accident shows the importance of paying attention while you're driving.
Stinky airbags.
Eyes up, looking at the road.
Smell that? Oh,
Stinky.
Don't look at your phone. Make sure that you are aware of what you are doing and what everyone is doing around you.
Hey, there's another call. Let's go.
Base 1028, a responding Delta for a 22-year-old female. She is unconscious. Breathing is confirmed. City police on scene.
Oh, we gotta make this.
That train actually cuts us off from that entire West End, so we'd be delayed there for a significant time.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If this is a serious call, that train could be the difference between life or death.
Lots of time. Initially, when we get on scene, I see that Code 8 is already there. She's sitting upright, her eyes are open.
Hello, how are you doing?
While I'm assessing her, she's not presenting normally. She's got a little bit of droopiness to her eyes. She's presenting a little bit lethargic.
What kind of drugs do you use?
Just crystal meth, and that's all.
Okay, nothing to do.
Smoke weed every now and then.
Okay. Any drinking at all today? Some, right? Okay, can you look at my nose here? I'm just gonna check your pupils, all right?
Unconscious female, that area of town, time of night. It is good that someone stopped, called 911, and she was able to get help.
Was it you folks that phoned?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you for pulling over and being concerned for her. She's obviously not in a good spot right now.
Heart rate 100, stats 99.
Okay. Temperature's 36.0.
36, all right.
So there's a young male at the scene. He doesn't seem to know much about her, and he says they're friends. I don't know how well she knew him and what his motives were, really.
And you noticed she was staggering and stuff like that?
She's in a bad mood, like she was upset.
So we need to remove her from a potentially dangerous situation where she's not going to be able to make appropriate decisions for herself. Are you in any pain?
4.9, get a good shot.
You don't hurt.
Did she tell you why she was upset or anything like that?
We had a brief discussion that she is having a fight with her boyfriend.
Whereabouts do you live?
I don't have a home.
Don't have a home?
So do you know if she has any medical history or anything like that? Any allergies?
I have no idea.
When's the last time you took meth, my dear?
Unfortunately, not everybody can grow up in a loving, caring home. This girl is 19, she's homeless, she's using drugs. She does need our help.
Do you feel like you'd want to go to the hospital today?
Imagine you're this girl. You have no home, no family, no food. Where do you turn to?
Do you want us to take you with us until you're sober?
There are groups in the city that help support people on the street. These two ladies that called it in are part of one of those groups.
So we work primarily on the street with individuals who are transition of homelessness, struggling with addictions, mental health, and women who are involved in sex work. We do nutrition every night on the street. We also hand out hygiene items.
Here, come here. You gotta stand up.
We found out after our assessment that she was intoxicated. It turns out that she actually had a breach of conditions for drinking, so she ended up going with the city police to cells.
It's sad to see something like that, especially somebody who doesn't have a home. And she's super young. Drugs at that age, I mean, it's not something.
How old is she?
I think she's only 19, so.
Oh my God.
I know. Hope she can turn herself around. On to the next one.
That's it. I'm done.
Before I got into EMS, I was a carpenter. I enjoyed what I was doing, but it just wasn't fulfilling.
1967 copies.
I want to help people. I want to see that I'm making a difference. Every aspect that I look for is fulfilled by this job.
Base 267, the responding Bravo for a 33-year-old male. He's been involved in a domestic dispute. Has some lacerations to his face with bleeding.
30-year-old male, conscious breathing, laceration, bleeding is traumatic.
So when you're thinking of a traumatic injury, I'm thinking it's life-threatening. That's my initial thought. Traumatic injuries equal possibility of death.
Check his C-spine when we get there, make sure that's all good.
If he doesn't have a spine.
If he doesn't have a spine, there might be an issue.
A jellyfish.
Maybe he's a jellyfish, you never know.
So we pull up on scene. The patient has a bandage already. That's been done by the police who carry first aid kits.
Okay, I'll grab the bandage kit and the monitor.
Hi, guys. Hey. Hi. Hi, I'm a paramedic.
Patient's very worked up. We need to calm him down so we can get a full story and find out what's going on so that we can treat him accordingly.
Can I check you out? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna check you out, okay?
Our next step is finding out what the mechanism of injury is.
Listen, what's
His
your
head
head
went
through the window? He put his head through the window, so he's got a gap.
Can he get that guy out of there?
I need you to listen to me. Yep. Okay, where are you hurt?
Guys, we were just checking to see what the damage was here. How in the world? Apparently he slammed his head into the window somehow. Don't know exactly how, but...
Let's get you up on your feet.
So he told the police the injury was obtained by him putting his head into the window.
Okay, come over here to my truck. I'm gonna clean you up. Let's have a look at your eye.
I'm thinking, when you look at the injury and the way he looks and presents,
I want you to sit right here.
you hear the information that's told to you as to why he received the injury he did. They don't match. They don't look like that kind of injury would have occurred from hitting the window.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of stitches there.
He's gonna put a bandage on here. Here, no, we're going to the hospital. Here, put your head up.
There's information that's given to you, and there's information that you have to obtain. And you have to do a little bit of investigational work to find out how it happened. And it's not always just point blank.
Okay, I'm gonna take a blood pressure here. Inside of the house or the outside?
He said he put his head.
And it looks like
He had a big fast pound and try and get into the house. Smash the window.
Did he get in the house or out of the house?
To try and get in.
pressure here. Okay, we got you, man. Okay.
I wish I would die.
When we go to the hospital, the doctors and nurses want to know what happened. How did this guy receive this injury?
So we don't know if he put his head through it or if he...
It sounds like he was in a fight in the yard.
You're telling me you got this injury or received this injury somehow, but it doesn't make sense.
Tell me to fight the river, man.
It's okay. It's okay. Can I put this on your finger?
So then you have to ask the police, you have to ask other people around, you have to be an investigator.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Base to 28. The responding Bravo for a 20-year-old male. He has a dog bite. We'll be looking for city police. They're on scene near Circle and Faithful.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. It's the police. There's the police up there.
What happened? He went right over the guardrail and ran into that pole right there. And then I'm assuming that he fled.
When I hear a canine dog bite come in over the radio, I always assume the worst. A lot of times it will depend on how compliant the suspect is. If they kept running and resisted the dog, sometimes the injuries can be very serious.
Okay, just right here on the elbow. That's what we're dealing with. Oh, not a full puncture or anything like that, partial on here, but...
It looks very superficial, but you have to really examine it to see if it goes into the muscle at all, because an average police dog could easily rip the muscles from your bones.
Is it pretty tender to touch, like, the whole arm? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty small puncture.
It's probably more just painful as heck, but maybe don't crash a stolen car into a light post and the dogs won't chase you.
Did you get knocked out when this happened? No?
We aren't biased when we're treating patients. We are removed from the legalities of the situations our patients are involved in.
Are you hurt anywhere else other than in your arm? Didn't get your legs or anything like that? Okay.
So I'm treating this person the same as I would my brother or a sister.
You might even just need a steri strip.
Perpetrator was involved in some rather serious crimes. The fact that he is walking away relatively unscathed speaks volumes of the police for their use of professionalism and restraint when it comes to taking down a perpetrator.
Did you see that crash though? It's pretty juicy. If I could stop yawning for 5 seconds.
I think that you have to think that PTSD is real. We're not bred to see trauma over and over and over again. We see inhumanity, people hurting their children, people hurting their spouses, people hurting other people. You're not bred to see firsthand what inhumanity is.
Base to 28. Start responding off of Highway 41. We'll get back to you with details.
Some sort of MBA.
22-year-old male, conscious breathing, MBC. Patient is running around in the ditch.
We get some further updates and everything is kind of unclear at this point.
Is the likelihood of being nothing or bad?
Base to 28. You're now responding Delta for a 22-year-old male. He was initially involved in a rollover. While out of the vehicle, he was then struck by another vehicle on the highway.
Oh, he struck him.
Yeah, this is bad.
It's not completely uncommon for details to evolve as we are driving to the call, but my spidey senses lit up and I felt that this call was going to be very bad.
I'm assuming it's right here.
Oh, there's lights in the ditch there. Yeah, this looks like it.
Let's turn the scene light on and we'll pull up right beside. Or what are we looking for? There's a vehicle that's rolled over the side of the ditch.
That semi-truck, he was running across the highway and the guy got hit. So
where is he?
He's in the ditch somewhere, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
There aren't words to describe how you feel in that moment.
Tell Tom right now.
But every second feels like an hour until you find that person.
Apparently he got hit highway speed by a semi. He's in the ditch over here. We need spotlight.
We wanted to get every single person searching for this patient.
Stop! We need you guys looking for the patient with your spotlights in the ditch because he was hit highway speeds by a semi on foot. Oh, I can see something right there. I'm taking the ditch.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, go straight, go straight. We got a pulse. Yeah. Get on the stretcher.
Get on the radio, tell him we're C-Task 1. He's agonal rest. We need to get him on the stretcher now. He's gonna code.
We're trauma alert to you, C-Task 1.
He's barely breathing, so move fast.
We gotta go now. This patient needs to be in a trauma center in order for him to survive.
Both of his legs are broken. We need to extremity lift him, life before limb. We gotta move.
He's gonna die a lot faster from his heart stopping than his bones being broken, so my primary focus is his heart.
Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
Just stay with us, buddy, okay? Keep breathing. You're doing good. I don't know if he was thrown. I don't know anything about him. That's the one that hit him as far as I know. And then as soon as we get in here, just go. And I need a firefighter.
2 firefighters.
When a person gets hit by such a big vehicle, you're gonna sustain multiple fractures, your internal organs are gonna be damaged. His fate's almost sealed when the accident happened. There's not a good prognosis.
If you need me to take over, you want to switch, just let me know, okay?
No matter who our patient is and what trauma they have suffered, our goal is to keep them alive and get them to the hospital.
Let's get a collar on him.
And we will never stop trying.
Can I check you out?
On the assault call we attended to earlier in the evening.
That's okay. Come stand up. Here.
That patient was transported to the emergency department. He received 14 stitches. He was then sent for a CT scan to make sure there was no internal bleeding in his head. And after that, he was released into police custody.
I'm happy to say he's doing much better now.
Whereabouts do you live?
I don't have a home.
We find ourselves dealing with a lot of people in unfortunate situations.
When's the last time you took meth, my dear?
The city has a support system in place through community support or the EGADS programs, and I'm glad that these vulnerable people have that support system.
You went right over the guardrail and ran into that pole right there.
We have a really good relationship with police, and a lot of times they like us to treat their suspects medically before they go to jail.
Is it pretty tender to touch, like, the whole arm?
Guilty, innocent, we treat everybody with the best care possible.
Is he alive? He's alive?
On that call, our patient succumbed to his injuries before we could even get him to the hospital.
Okay. If you need me to
We tried numerous and various attempts to resuscitate him, but his injuries were irreparable.
This was a tough call. I don't think there was much we could have done for this patient, but you always want to do more.
It's a real tragedy. We learned that he was just visiting the province, barely over 20 years old, so he's barely an adult, and now his family has to go their whole lives knowing what it's like to live without him.
Base to 23, the responding Delta for a 30-year-old female, reported to be covered in blood. She's wearing a white top and black pants. Unknown reason why she is covered in blood.
All that we have for dispatch information is a description of our patient and the fact that she's covered in blood.
Base to 23, be advised of reports of a similar description in the area. May or may not be related to this call.
They're probably looking for the exact same person. Let's talk to these guys quickly here.
It's confusing when you're processing multiple calls and trying to find a single patient amidst a chaotic scene.
So what were you guys down the block for?
It's all related.
Okay, that's what I thought.
3-4 calls in right now.
Sure.
And they're all related to this call.
Okay. No one has seen our patient at this location, so we need to keep looking for her.
Well, we're gonna canvass the block here and see if we can find this girl. I don't know, do you see anybody?
Oh, I'm not
I didn't see anybody when we were coming up here.
White top, black bottom?
I know, there's about 45 people wearing white tops and dark colored bottoms, but none of them were covered in blood, so somebody else would have called it in if it...
See that there's a man that's being interviewed by the police who apparently had an interaction with our patient.
We don't know where she went. She's apparently had some abscess on her arm that he was trying to get her to the hospital because it burst from doing IV needles and stuff.
Okay. So she was bleeding from her arm, from that abscess.
An abscess is just a sore that happens when IV drug users have a miss and don't hit the vein when they're injecting drugs.
And somebody else punched you.
She came out of Long Branch because he thought I was like helping her out.
Okay. So now that we've learned a little bit more about what happened, it makes a little bit more sense. If she's been doing drugs, she may be so high that she doesn't even know that she's bleeding. She may be fearful that she's going to get in trouble, so she left the scene.
The thing with her is if she's got a fresh abscess that she probably just injected into, it's going to be a bigger problem
Yeah,
later.
well, if she was running into traffic already, then
Yeah.
somebody is bound to happen again.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
would
agree.
call her in again.
Base to 67, you're responding Delta for a 76-year-old female having chest pain. She does have a cardiac history.
Whenever we have a cardiac patient, we need to do a 12 lead on them. The 12 lead gives us a big picture of the heart. That would show us the electrical activity that's going on and if the heart is functioning how it should be. Hey guys, how are we doing?
So when we walk into the room, I notice that she's laying on the bed, which is not abnormal, but it's the way she's laying sideways.
Okay, so heart rate I've got here is 44.
It tells me that something's wrong with her.
But she was up and walking today and everything?
Oh yeah, today she walked a bit.
Pain is actually, she said, it's quite severe, but it's on the right side.
I doubt whether it's her heart.
No.
This patient had had cardiac problems before, and she said that this didn't feel like anything that she's already had. Normal presentation for a heart attack would be chest pain radiating into the left shoulder or up into the neck.
She had a bypass and then she had an angio, I think.
So I'm going to take a picture of your heart and just take a look, see what it's doing. We will do that quick here, and we'll get the rest of your medical history as well.
So what happened tonight then? She just started complaining of pain and it wasn't going away?
Wasn't going away.
I got 2-3 ABF, and it's big, so we got a case. So hey, listen, send 2 guys back in here. The heart tracing tells me right away that the patient's having a heart attack. See, get stretchered. You need 2 lines, and we gotta go.
Can I get one more of your guys back here? I'll get you guys to key seat them out. I'm gonna get lines primed in the back of the truck.
You're having a bit of a heart attack. From what we can see right now, there's probably a blockage somewhere that's made your heart go real slow.
1, 2, 3.
Kind of want to make things speedy, move as efficient as we can, and we're going to take her to the hospital where she can see a cardiologist.
Base to 67. They respond in Bravo to the 200 block of 7th Street East for an unknown aged male who has been tasered by city police. They would like him checked out.
1967 copy.
Now the question is why did he get tased?
Sometimes, Brett, it's better.
It's better not to know.
Better not to know.
So what happened?
So this young man's got all kinds of mental health issues and addictions issues.
Hey, how are we doing?
Barricaded himself in the bathroom with a machete, and so we've had a standoff here for about 4 or 5 hours. We lost contact with him.
Look, I just want to try and help you out.
Once we lost contact with him, we had to go down and kick the door. When we kicked the door, taser deployment, he was still armed.
Maybe let's take him to the back of the truck where we can get a set of vitals on him and then make a decision. Anytime you're dealing with someone who's on crystal meth or who has a mental illness background. Okay, just watch your head there. I'm gonna get you to sit right here on the bench, okay? We need to be very cautious with what we're doing. The patients can be extremely unpredictable. I'm just trying to help, okay? They can be violent. Can I take your blood pressure? Just goes around your arm. But you never know what you're gonna get or how quickly it's going to change on you. You're gonna feel that tighten up, okay? The police have spent their entire day with this guy, but they handled it with the minimum force necessary, and our patient was relatively uninjured when everything was said and done.
The end result in this scenario is he was not injured, and at the end, I hope he gets the help he needs.
Base to 23. They're responding for an MVC involving 4 patients. Reports of someone laying on the road.
Age unknown, gender unknown, consciousness unknown, breathing status unknown. Multiple patients involved for. I'm just gonna take a look first, Adam. We roll up on scene to see this tiny car crumpled up next to this massive piece of road construction equipment. It had to be at least 10 tons.
Driver's pinned.
Okay.
Pelvis is hurting.
Okay.
Joanna here, everything hurts.
Okay.
Her legs hurt.
Okay.
I don't think she's wearing her seatbelt. I think she's on the front seat.
Okay.
And then we got a guy laying down on the side here too.
I walk around the car to find our male patient laying on the ground, and I'm worried about how he got there. How did you get out of the car?
Just pushed the door open, got out.
Okay, is anything hurting right now?
My stomach.
Can I sneak in here?
Yeah.
What's your name, ma'am?
What's your name? Jamie. How fast were you going when you hit this? 50 or 40?
I'm assessing the driver, and her seat has been pushed so far forward that she's actually lying over top of the steering wheel.
You weren't going that fast. Okay.
Okay, you got some abrasions on your hip bones here. He's complaining of abdominal pain. Does your hips hurt? I can't see what's going on internally, but he could very well be bleeding from a vital organ.
I'm just gonna feel up your neck, okay? Any pain here? No. Any pain down here?
Yeah, it's getting my toes is really bad.
Let's see if we can get you out of here and over to the ambulance.
When a vehicle is traveling at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour, everything in the vehicle is traveling at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour.
We need to get this jacket off you.
Everything comes to a full and complete stop, including stuff that's in your body.
Okay, we're good. Under your call.
So when your skull comes to a stop, your brain actually hits off the front of your skull and then back off the back of your skull. We call that a coup contra coup. It can be very dangerous.
So she was the driver. They were going about 50 kilometers an hour.
I'm just glad that the people were wearing their seatbelts and didn't get thrown from the vehicle.
Okay.
If you're not wearing your seatbelt, you turn into a flying object inside that car,
We're going to St. Paul's.
and you can hurt other passengers as well as yourself.
I've been in emergency services for 25 years. I've had many jobs, but this one I get that satisfaction of a day where I've participated in the care of someone. And I like talking to people, and I like to find out their story. School zone, 30K.
Not in July.
No, not in the dark either. I don't think there's a lot of people that can say that they really like going to work. 10:21, let's see what we get. But I do. I look forward to it each and every day.
Charlie response for a 31-year-old male. He's conscious and alert, having difficulty breathing, complaining of left hip pain. He also states he's detoxing.
Dispatch says that the patient's detoxing. This tells me that the patient is either coming down from drugs or alcohol.
What's your first name?
First name, Lewis. I wanted to say a different name, but...
Okay.
You're gonna say Lewis?
I'll say Lewis for now.
Is that your real name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
Well,
He's high on acid, he says.
The acid's good, but the hip is not a good thing. So that's why I'm going to the hospital right now. We should probably get going, though, because you guys have a lot of work to do.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why we're here, though. We can only go to one patient at a time.
And you're a patient now.
Well, I might like to play a song then.
He wants to play a song. This job never gets old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. No, right here. It is not common, you know, when we go to a call that someone wants to bring out their guitar and play for us.
1967 call?
1967, go ahead.
Could you send code 8? This seems more a matter for them.
Just need to grab that page.
You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you just gotta go with it.
I'm sorry that it all went wrong. Please just come here, sit down, let's do that thing again.
I didn't think he was going to be good at all, but wow, this guy can actually play. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, all right, yeah, there you go.
I almost got myself down.
That's pretty good.
This guy definitely is a pretty talented singer. I think he's just been a little bit distracted right now with some of his recreational activities.
You got locked yourself out of your house?
Yeah, I did. I just moved into the place.
Oh yeah. I think it's safe to say there's nothing seriously wrong with this young man, but we're gonna check him out just to make sure. You're pretty good at that.
And the guitar? Or?
Yeah, the guitar and the singing, man, it's pretty good. And everyone goes away happy. Yeah, it was a good way to end the night.
White top, black bottom.
I know, there's about 45 people wearing white tops and dark colored bottoms, but none of them were covered in blood. The call that we did at the beginning of the night for the lady with the bleeding arm, we didn't ever find her and no other units picked her up. This is pretty common for people that we see that are addicted to drugs. They may not be very concerned about their own well-being because their mind is focused on where to get their next fix or if they're going to be getting in trouble.
So I'm gonna take a picture of your heart and just take a look, see what it's doing.
The lady we dealt with at the start of the night that had the heart attack, you okay? She was taken to the cardiac cath lab where she had the artery opened that was blocked and is expected to have a full recovery.
This young man's got all kinds of mental health issues. He's got a standoff here for about 4 or 5 hours. When we kicked the door, taser deployment, he's still armed.
Regarding the patient who was tased by the police, he was transported by police to the hospital where he received further assessment. I'm just trying to help, okay? And then taken to police detentions.
Hips hurt? On the motor vehicle collision, our male patient ended up acquiring a tear to his mesenteric artery, which caused blood loss to his small intestine, and he required emergency surgery. After his surgery, he made a full recovery.
Any pain down here?
The driver ended up having a broken pelvis and it required surgery. She spent over 3 weeks in the hospital and months later is still recovering.
Our guitar soloist earlier this evening, everything checked out fine. It didn't require any more medical attention. The guitar man says he still has hip pain, but he's doing fine.
You should be able to see Code 8 as you pull up.
There's Code 8 right there.
Code 8 is our radio term for Saskatoon City Police. As we arrive, we see multiple Code 8 vehicles on scene. It could potentially mean a lot of things. It could be a dangerous situation. There could be weapons there.
Yeah, there's a door here. There's a lot of commotion going on.
Before we get to the front door, I can hear the patient screaming.
Hi there.
So immediately I know that there's a situation going on that's completely out of control, and we're gonna have to figure out a way to get control over this.
What's happening?
A female who is definitely on something. She is losing her mind.
Is she kind of a harm to herself, do you think?
When you can hear somebody screaming like that from the street, before you even get to her, you know her level of agitation is extremely high.
It kind of is that blood-curdling kind of scream that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
It's an extremely tight space. She's face down on the floor. There's a cop on either end of her holding her down.
Mental health history, bipolar, depression, anxiety.
Hush. The only way that I can physically give this patient an IV is to sit on her legs and have police officers on either side of her holding her down.
Have you ever seen an act like this before? Any allergies?
Not that I know of. I know she when she drinks liquor, she has a reaction.
What about drugs, street drugs? I'm gonna give her some medicine in the arm. It's gonna calm her down, and then she'll either walk out of here or we'll carry her out of here. I don't know why she's acting like this, but we have to calm her down to get her out of here safely because I don't want her to get hurt, okay?
We're at the point where, regardless the nature of the hysteria, we're gonna have to sedate her to transport her to the hospital. There's just no other way to do it at this point. I don't want to sedate her so much that she's laying flat on the floor and now we have to breathe for her. But I want to give her just enough that she's calm and we can walk her out of the house.
Okay, so I've given her some medicine to help calm her down. You can tell she's not screaming so much.
All right, babe. Just us girls here. Calm down. Slow your breathing down.
We'd like to walk her out of here and take her up to University Hospital. Did you want to come with us?
I can't.
Give us a minute to get her onto the stretcher maybe, and then you can change.
Where's my mother?
She's here.
Oh, look at my wife.
I think I broke my glasses.
Gonna give her another 2.5.
How much total?
No!
She said
this
5.
Needs a higher dosage. Give me a higher dosage. She needs a higher dosage.
It's tough to stay neutral when somebody spits on you like that. You just can't take it personally. She was kind of out of options. Her hands were tied, her feet were tied.
Okay, watch your feet.
It's not my job to judge how she got here. There's lots of things that she could be dealing with in her life. It's my job to help her.
Base to 36. You're responding for a 19-year-old male who was assaulted with bare mace. City police are en route.
Bear spray calls are the worst for the patient.
Yeah.
Excruciatingly painful.
Bear mace is typically extremely uncomfortable. It's very painful. It's an irritant. It temporarily blinds you. Bear mace will drop grown men. It will make grown men cry.
My name's Callie. I'm one of the paramedics. What is hurting you right now? Your eyes, I take it? Okay. Did you get beat up or assaulted?
Yeah, they kicked me.
They kicked you? Whereabouts did they kick you?
My head, my ribs.
Okay.
And did you witness it? Or?
Yeah, I witnessed the very end of it. Like, I was just turning around and he was on the ground and they were kicking him and stuff like that.
I have some wipes here. They're called Sudocon. They're designed for pepper spray.
Now, while I was turning around the parking lot across the street, and I happened to see two gentlemen and a female kind of attacking this guy who was already on the ground. So I honked my horn and kind of yelled. Okay, they scattered off down the streets.
His lungs were nice and clear. I'm gonna put that on your face. I'll let you rub that one if you want.
My first concern then was making sure to get on 911, getting paramedics here. And so we're just trying to keep him calm, let him know the paramedics were coming.
Where were you coming from?
Work.
You just finished work?
Yeah, I'm a cook.
So I give this patient a Sudocon wipe to try and temporarily relieve some of the pain and remove the bear mace from his eyes. The best remedy for this stuff is water, and dish soap. It's extremely hard to remove from your skin. It's an oil-based substance, so you need something like a dish soap that cuts through grease to remove it.
Are you wanting to get an x-ray on those ribs? No.
Is there someone we could call for you?
This poor gentleman, he's just finished a shift at work and he's walking home. And he's jumped just out of nowhere. 3 assailants, it sounds like, so he's had a tough night.
Hi guys, are you Landon's mom? My name's Corey, I'm one of the paramedics in the city. He's doing really good right now. Okay. He got sprayed. He didn't get like stabbed or nothing like that. He just needs to go home, stand in the shower, and let the lukewarm water. Yeah, yes, he's doing really good. All his vital signs are normal, so deep breath, that's a scary thing to wake up to.
Hi, Mom. Don't touch him. I don't want to touch
him. Give him a hug after.
This patient handled being bear maced very well. Typically, people are rolling on the ground, crying, in a lot of pain, but he was a real champ about it.
Our jobs are dangerous. We have dangerous jobs.
You really develop this kind of hyper-awareness of what's going on around you.
Pay attention to what's going on behind you, beside you. You don't know what's happening in the shadow. Is there 2 guys coming up from the back alley?
You know, we've been into houses where all of a sudden a big pit bull will come around the corner and it's just growling.
And then suddenly you're in trouble.
We always have to be careful. We always have to check the rooms, always have to make sure it's safe, because at the end of the day, I'm coming home to my family.
For a 40-year-old male patient, he's taken a fall down approximately 4 stairs. They've reported serious bleeding. Patient is unconscious, breathing confirmed.
Okay, help me see eye here.
So anytime somebody strikes their head, the potential is there for a devastating injury. So it's important for us to get there quickly and determine through assessment whether or not this is something minor or if it's something more serious.
So 3-4 inch lack. Shivering, is quite cold.
We have to make sure this patient doesn't move his head or neck because he can make any injury he's already sustained worse.
Can I get you to talk to me for a second?
I'm walking back to the truck thinking, what do we need right now? I need a collar and I need a board to maintain C-spine alignment.
Open your eyes. Okay, did you see the fall happen?
I opened the door.
And then you called the ambulance right away, hey? Stay. Don't move, okay?
We can't move this patient until we do a primary assessment on him, have a collar on him, and have him on a backboard.
What hurts the most? Does your neck hurt at all?
No.
Right here?
If he moves, he could potentially injure himself more. Worst case scenario, end up being paralyzed.
But I need you to stay still for me. Yeah, stay still. Just check his back out. I've just been holding C-spine. I haven't got to actually do a full assessment here.
Tell me if it hurts where I'm touching your vertebrae. Up here?
If you want to roll him, and then I'll hold C-spine and we'll get him on his back, and then...
At this point, we want to maintain proper C-spine control.
We're just going to roll you onto the hard board, okay?
So that we don't make an injury worse than it already is.
Okay.
So Holly's count.
Okay, on my count. Are you ready? We're going to roll you over.
Okay.
No, just let them do it, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh. I'm gonna put a collar around your neck here
Perfect.
to protect your neck.
Oh my God.
dying, man. I'm gonna die right now, man.
No, we're not gonna let you die.
I'm gonna die, man.
No. We're gonna look after you.
Just relax.
I'm gonna die, man. Oh, man, don't hit me, man. Please don't hurt me.
Good. And then we gotta go down because his head. No.
Don't
Stay
hurt
still.
me.
You just have one job, okay? And all that is just keep your head still.
The next part of this is we're gonna lift you off the ground, okay? But you can't move your arms or your legs.
Imagine waking up after falling downstairs and the first thing you see is a bunch of cops and paramedics.
1, 2, 3. Good.
And everybody staring down at you. He's lucky that he had friends there that were able to call somebody and help him out, or else it could have ended a lot worse for him.
Mace to 36.
Call has been updated to a Delta, 88-year-old male, not conscious, slow breathing rate. He's also a palliative patient.
So we're responding for an 88-year-old male. This might be some end-of-life care that we might be going to here. So this might be a little bit different of a call than we're normally used to.
What are the chances he's got a DNR?
Probably quite good if he's palliative. There's different types of do not resuscitate orders. No CPR, no intubation. Maybe the patient doesn't want transport to the hospital.
It's gonna be right here. You have a palliative patient. The family is obviously upset, and they know that their loved one is leaving the house, for the last time. And so you just treat them with as much respect and empathy as you can. Okay. Where is your dad right now?
He's on the coach.
He has cancer?
Yes. Yeah.
Where's his cancer? He's in the bladder?
Bladder.
Okay. And what's your dad's name? Lloyd? Hi, Lloyd. My name is Christian. Can you open your eyes? Lloyd, I'm gonna take a listen to your lungs here. Nice deep breath for me. You see patients every day, every shift and every week. And again, nice deep breath, Lloyd. That suffer like Lloyd had been suffering, but it just doesn't ever get any easier. Lloyd, can you talk to me? No, do you just feel weak right now? It's extremely tough to see somebody who's so sick. So in terms of treatment, from a family's perspective, what would you guys like accomplished in Lloyd's treatment?
I was caring for him at home, and I just can't look after him anymore.
Right.
I can't get him to the bed, to the bathroom.
To the bed, to the bathroom, okay.
I'm gonna help sit you up here.
Okay, there we go.
If he was wanting to be at home, or pass away at home.
He wants to pass away at home.
It's just not in your means right now.
I can't look after him here.
The closer to end of life you get, it's down to feeding. Maybe he can't even stand up or walk anymore. Can he go to the washroom himself?
1, 2, 3, yep.
It's 24/7 care, then that can be a lot for the family to cope with.
One of the most difficult aspects is not only treating the patient, but treating the grieving family.
Being a paramedic, I always thought would be an interesting job. You want that rush, you want that excitement, the thrill. I like when I can help improve somebody's day. When they're having the worst day of their life, maybe I can be the one to come in and help them. I always thought that would be very rewarding.
Mace to 36.
Responding Delta for a 51-year-old male patient with seizure activity.
Yeah, this one right here.
We'll go check this out. When we receive a call for a patient having seizures, it's definitely potentially serious. Are they still seizing? Has the seizure subsided? Will they have more than one? Hello, guys. Paramedics.
Just relax. You're having seizures.
This call came in from the family. I believe it was the daughter who called 911. What happened? Did he have a seizure? Or? And you guys saw it? I can only imagine how scary it must be for his kids, seeing him seize multiple times in a row.
Oh yeah, he's seizing again. He's actually had about 6 or 7 seizures, and that's a lot for his body to handle. What is this?
This is Versed.
Now we need to start thinking about medication to stop his seizures. We're gonna give you a poke in your arm here. 1, 2, 3, poke.
Well, as scary as it is for this daughter to witness her dad having a seizure, she did a very good job in recognizing he needed help and initiating 911. So we gave your dad some medicine. Okay, we put it in his arm, and it's gonna help stop his seizures. But we're gonna have to take him to the hospital, okay, to kind of get his levels re-regulated.
It must be very frightening for these children in this situation. They've had to call 911 for their father. Now there's strangers entering their home. Dad. Dad. Hey.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, stairs here. The patient is very sick, and fortunately his children were there to call 911 for him, and we were able to control his seizures.
The patient that we picked up earlier in the evening, I'm just glad that we got her out of the house safe, as well as the rest of us.
I think I broke my glasses.
Unfortunately, we see this a lot. She could be a nice, normal person on any other given day, but when she decides to take drugs, this is our outcome.
He was on the ground and they were kicking him. So I honked my horn as they scattered off down the street.
This poor guy just finished his shift at work. He was on his way home, and out of nowhere, he was assaulted for no good reason. The best remedy for this stuff is water, 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 and dish soap. It's pretty unfortunate that those things happen to people. After rinsing his face all night, it took a couple of days for his vision to return to normal. Stay, 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 stay. Don't move, okay?
The guy from earlier in the night who fell and struck his head on the concrete.
So 3/4 inch left.
He was admitted to the hospital. He received a CT scan. He was observed and then later released.
Hi, Lloyd. My name is Christian. Can you open your eyes?
The patient we responded to earlier in the night, 88-year-old male with bladder cancer.
There we go.
Are you in any pain, sir? We transported him to hospital and he was admitted to palliative care. He's seizing again.
For the call at the end of the night with the gentleman having seizures, he was transported to hospital. When he came to, he had no idea how he got there or what happened. A doctor at the hospital worked with this patient and provided him with new medications.
What do you think the night's gonna bring us tonight?
I don't know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how the night goes.
You never know what you're gonna get.
And there's a guy trying to get killed. Whoa, we almost had a patient.
That would have sucked.
He almost got hit by a car on his bicycle.
Base to 67. You're responding Bravo for an unknown aged male. It's a laceration to his forehead. Unknown what happened.
We are heading to a residence. Sounds like involved in some sort of domestic dispute. And city police are on scene requesting us lights and sirens.
When we walk into the house, we really need to be aware of the possible dangers. Could be multiple people, there could be weapons. We need to be aware of our surroundings. Why don't we grab a seat here and can you take off your hat for me? I just want to get a good look at you. Tell me what happened. I'm just going to check you out, okay?
I'm not too sure actually. I either got clubbed or kneed to
Clubbed
the
or
head.
knee? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you lose consciousness at any point?
No, I didn't.
No?
I just
No bumps on your head or neck?
No, just a nice little gash.
How many times was he hit?
Once.
Was he knocked unconscious?
No, not at all.
Have you guys been drinking?
He has. I just came home from a soccer game.
And how do you know him?
That's my brother.
Do you know who got you?
Yeah, just a brotherly argument.
Okay. We'll get you out to our truck here and get you dressed up, okay? Get you clean. Now,
You got shoes?
Yeah, I just got my shoes already inside here.
these brothers definitely had a disagreement. Sounds like they had already solved their issues by the time we got there. We just needed to kind of tidy up after.
Trouble.
Ah, dude.
So do you know what he hit you with?
He was like rushing me. I had like a golf club.
I'm gonna clean you up here while you're talking, okay?
And then he was like push Zach, and he's just like bleeding on the ground.
I hit pretty, like rock pretty good.
He's just like freaking out like really bad.
It turns out that one of the brothers actually filmed the whole entire fight on his cell phone.
Dude, you were coming at me, so I grabbed the golf club. I grabbed the golf club because you were coming at me, and I was backing up.
I was like freaking out on him too like that because I was in the moment. I was like just getting tossed around.
Yeah. And I told you with the golf club, and then you punched me, dude. You punched me as I told you.
And then I was like bitching at him, and I like, threw his hat at him, and then when I threw his hat at him, he like turned around and like rushed me at like, right in my face. Like listen, as he's on top of me.
Look. Look at this guy! I threw your hat at you, man! He came after me, so you might go. Tyson, you're going to jail, man.
I was like, look how much I'm bleeding, man.
Sit back at me. I threw a hat at you, guy. You probably broke my nose again, guy.
That's so ridiculous. Holy crap, man.
Okay.
Pretty silly, eh? I put on my jeans backwards.
So you got dressed in a rush when you found out people were coming. It's an honest mistake. Okay? All family has issues. I have brothers. We all fight a little bit. Sometimes you hug it out, sometimes you duke it out. At the end of the day, you're still family.
You're responding Delta for a 57-year-old male. He's having some chest pain, difficulty breathing. He does have a COPD history.
A cardiac with a little bit of respiratory, or respiratory with a little bit of cardiac?
Yeah, no kidding. Anytime we get called for a patient with chest pain or shortness of breath, we want to get there in a hurry.
He's short of breath, he's got chest pain. I'm thinking he's gonna be sick. You know, time is of the essence.
Hey, this is Darren, he's 57, he's got 8 out of 10 chest pain.
Okay.
Easy at 8 liters a minute.
The firefighters have put the patient on oxygen until we could get there to give him medication. Point to me where your chest pain is on your chest. On the left side there. You're short of breath as well? Okay. I'm gonna take a listen to your lungs again and just see. Take some breaths for me while I listen.
He's 88.
In a normal patient, we want to see oxygen saturations of 95 to 100%. This patient was 88% on oxygen. He's not moving a lot of air. He's silent in the bases. I don't hear a lot of movement, and then he's got an expiratory wheeze on the upper, I heard. We're gonna give you a nebulizer, okay? We're just getting it set up. We need to give this patient a nebulizer, a Ventolin and Atrovent to open up his airway. Do you have any other medical conditions other than the COPD?
Lost a lot of weight in the last. How come? I don't know.
Have you been throwing up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I need more
Okay, it's coming. It's going into you right now.
Focus on your breathing for it.
I couldn't imagine feeling the way this patient feels. You're starving for oxygen, but you can't get any.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna stand you up and we're gonna put a seat underneath your bum. You know, this guy actually can't catch his breath. So the anxiety comes with it because he's like, you panicking. Maybe more of a COPD exacerbation than a chest pain, but picture if you were drowning. You know, like the first thing you do is like, you panic and you try to get to the surface, and then you end up using more oxygen. I can't breathe. There's a sense of fear within him. It's compounding our situation. We don't want that one. We have another mask coming here for you.
Listen to me, okay? We're gonna try this mask. He's not responding to the nebulizer, so we need to try something else. It's a big mask that goes on your face.
CPAP provides continuous positive pressure within the airways, which helps keep the lungs open and alleviates shortness of breath.
We're gonna put this mask on your face, and it's got a very high level of oxygen, and it pushes it in your lungs, okay? Big breaths.
Yeah.
Patients are usually quite fearful of the CPAP mask. You're already short of breath, plus the feeling of claustrophobia. You don't want that big mask on your face. Does it feel better? Yeah?
I guess you can't breathe. That's a reason to be anxious.
We're definitely seeing an improvement in our patient. Our treatment is helping him. His anxiety is decreasing.
So let's see, we got
How is your chest pain now? That you've relaxed a little.
So our stats are 99. His workup breathing is decreasing and becoming much easier.
That mask is really helping, hey? Yeah, good. I'm glad we tried it.
When you see this patient take a sigh of relief, you can take a sigh of relief. You know, you finally found a treatment plan that has helped this patient.
For me, good calls are the ones that you just have automatic reactions to. You don't really have to think, you just react.
When somebody's having a true emergency, when I can do something to really help them.
Something that gets your adrenaline going, that makes you think.
Where you know what it is, and you know how to treat it, and you know what you have to do.
Part of the reason I'm here is for the adrenaline rush of it. Some people like jumping out of an airplane. I like to see somebody really sick and then try and fix that.
You're looking for a female patient, white top, black pants, and no unconscious and breathing status at this time.
Right here, right?
Yeah, so we want the alley behind.
This guy, he's on another level too. At this point, details are vague, and we don't know exactly where this patient is.
Are you guys looking for the girl? Yeah, is she over here? Yeah.
Hi. When we find this patient, she's between two parked vehicles, which seems like a very dangerous place.
Hello?
The way the patient was situated, if a truck would have reversed, it probably wouldn't have seen her.
We're gonna sit you up. What's your name?
She definitely had the potential to get run over or injured from that vehicle.
What's your name? It's okay. We're gonna help you, or the ambulance. Just watch your head, you're gonna hit that mirror.
At this point, we don't know if this patient's passed out. We don't know if this patient's been left here.
Do you want to take a walk to the truck here?
Regardless of why she's there, it's definitely not a safe place for her to be sleeping.
Are you hurt? No. You just drank too much?
It's quite clear that this patient is intoxicated, but we still need to assess her and make sure that there's nothing medically wrong with her otherwise.
All right. And you were throwing, did you throw up?
Not since I went for a run. Last time I went for a run was, actually December.
We don't want to see this girl end up in the drunk tank or the hospital, so now we need to find her a safe way home. Hopefully we can find her friends to come give her a ride home.
Hi, this is Callie with MD Ambulance calling.
You know, we've all been young. We've all probably made decisions that we have regretted.
Would you be able to come get her?
Luckily for her, this was a happy ending. She didn't end up getting assaulted or run over by a car. A lot of bad things could have happened.
We've been searching for about half an hour.
You guys got her? We got her, yeah, we got her.
Fortunately, things turned out well.
I remember when I was 19.
Base to 67. You're responding Delta for a 55-year-old male, having chest pain, not breathing normally.
$55 male with chest pain.
First thing we need to figure out is this cardiac related, or is this more of a muscular issue that he's having?
I haven't tried the door yet. You got those gloves?
Call an ambulance? Hello? Can we turn on some lights? Can we turn on some lights?
I don't need an ambulance.
Let's just find these lights. Okay, sir, what's happening today?
I had a bad accident there a couple of days ago.
Can I check your heart rate there? I just want to feel your wrist. Okay, you said you were in an accident?
I did a little while ago there. Like I hurt myself real bad here.
Okay.
I don't know, I can't breathe.
How long is a little while ago?
So as we meet the patient, I start to kind of take a look around the apartment.
You got bugs crawling in your apartment all over the place, eh? We can see bugs on the wall, on the ceiling, on the floor.
Bugs everywhere.
There's movement on the floor around the garbage can, and there's movement that's going across the ceiling.
BB's in here, let's go.
I'm an IV user.
You're an IV drug user?
What are you injecting here?
Dilaurid's a form of an opiate, kind of like morphine. It's very good for pain control, but it's also highly addictive.
Don't touch any of that.
Let's get you outside. Yeah, grab your keys.
This gentleman's addiction has clearly taken a hold of his life. He started to neglect everything else.
So he's saying that he fell off his bike a couple days ago, just a pedal bike, and he's got some pain to his ribs.
Sorry, that hurts, that little bit of pressure?
How did you get started on your Dilaudid, Richard?
That goes back to 1982.
What happened in 82?
I fell off a roof. I used to be a roofer.
Turns out that about 20 years ago, this guy had a serious work accident and has since become addicted to opiates.
I used to just pop it. But then I found out it's faster than...
Inject?
Yeah.
He needs some help. With luck, he'll be able to get that treatment and get his life back together.
Have you talked to your doctor about the methadone program?
I don't want the meth. I'd rather get sick. How long are you going to be sick for? 3 days?
How long have you been using for?
20 years.
Yeah, 3 days isn't going to cut it. He seemed pretty sincere that he wanted to quit his addiction once and for all.
I'm going to beat this.
I think you will.
I'm going to.
It sounds like you're ready to be done.
I am. I want to stop.
East to 67. City police are on scene with 2 patients involved in a domestic assault. Unknown injuries.
Did they say a domestic?
Said possible domestic, 2 patients. Obviously a family fight.
On the way to the scene, we've got 2 concerns. What kind of injuries are we dealing with? And where is the perpetrator?
Hey. What's going on?
They were both assaulted.
You both got hit?
It's okay. And I seen like lights or
everywhere.
Hit me everywhere. Hit me in the face and the arms.
With these kind of calls, the patients are oftentimes very emotional.
You can stay right here. We can stay right here.
I don't even know like.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Anything broken?
I doubt it.
Can you stand up?
You got hit a few times?
Yeah.
In the head?
Yeah.
Does it hurt anywhere I'm touching? I'm trying to hold still.
These women are both really shaken up. They've been in a very emotionally charged situation. They've been assaulted. We need to be able to calm them down so that we can help them.
We're sitting here drinking like whatever, right? And then she started acting up. I'm like, why?
We started beating her when she came to ask the neighbors for some help.
Nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves this stuff like this and like that, man. For real. I don't deserve it.
So this is not part of your
Looks like no one's gonna want to come. They are banged up a little bit, but nothing too serious.
You're gonna file a report with the police, right? And hopefully they'll catch him and...
I hope so. She shouldn't be treated like that, man. I couldn't even help her. I didn't even know how to help her.
The perpetrator of this crime needs to know that his acts are not gonna go unpunished. If there are no consequences, then acts like this are just gonna keep happening.
How are you doing? All right,
Do you guys have him?
The police have him, yeah. I think they caught him. I hope everything works out for you. It's kind of a tough way to spend the night. Our role with this kind of call is to let our patient know that we're here for them. If you change your mind about coming to the hospital, just let us know. We're going to be here for a bit yet. We need to support them, and we need to make sure that they know that they have the resources and the help that they will need.
Can you kind of give me the backstory before you go?
The unfortunate part with it is a lot of times that the victims never get away from it. They're often drawn right back into the same scenario. Hopefully the 2 women involved in this incident can get the help they need and this doesn't happen again.
Dude, you were coming at me, so I grabbed the golf club.
At the beginning of the night, the call we went to where the 2 brothers fought.
So do you know what he hit you with?
We transported the one brother to the hospital.
I got hit pretty, rocked pretty good.
He received 6 stitches in his forehead. He had a CT scan and he was released from the hospital.
Most brothers over time figure out how to settle their differences without fighting. The brothers say that they deeply regret what happened that night, and they have since reconciled.
You're gonna put this mask on your face, and it's got a very high level of oxygen.
For the COPD patient we responded to earlier in the night,
Big breaths, big breaths.
he was transported to hospital and treated for over a month.
Our patient earlier tonight with the chest pain,
I know everything is showing that you're having some kind of muscular pain.
he went to the hospital and was given a chest x-ray and a further cardiac workup. The patient is doing better now. He says he wanted his story told so that others know calling for help is the right thing to do.
He hit me everywhere. He hit me in the face and in the arms.
Both of these women are being very brave tonight and have decided to press charges against the assailant.
Nobody deserves this.
It's very important for a victim of a domestic assault to make her official report to the police. If a report is never given to the police, the abuse will continue to escalate. The only way to deal with it is to stop being quiet.